What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Thursday, October the 12th, 2023. Today, we're going to talk about a platform that just continues to seem to move the goalposts further and further back. It's a platform that we have kind of already seen the writing on the wall. But the fact of the matter is that they're still communicating with the community, and why not talk about it, right? From just a basic standpoint as a YouTuber, it's free content, right? So you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. If you've already been engaging with the Telegram group with Vortic United, this is one platform that honestly, and I talked about this on my last video. When you talk about trying to vet a platform, right? When you talk about trying to figure out how legit a platform is, I can't tell you how many people, well, I really can't tell you, but there are many, many people that I know are real people, that I know are active leaders in this space, that did as much vetting and traveling and all that stuff that you could possibly do in a platform. And quite honestly, kudos to them, because one, you're in a position to be able to do that and travel. And they, I don't know what the situations were for travel, whether they were, offered to, all that stuff being paid for or whatever. I don't know. But what I do know is that these people did a lot to vet a platform, and I commend them for doing that. But it also shows us that that doesn't keep a platform from having issues. It doesn't keep a platform from being questioned in its legitimacy. It doesn't keep a platform from doing what platforms do and showing all the same red flags that platforms that people didn't go and travel to see showed, and there are still going to be instances like this in this space. But I just had to get that out the way because I was just talking about it on another video. We're talking about Vortic United, of course. Before we get too deep, and we've already gotten deep enough, right? I want to remind all of you, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, hit subscribe. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the bell as well. Please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you. All right. Stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. We are going to go ahead and jump into the Telegram group right now for Vortic United, where they posted this yesterday around 5:30 p.m. Okay. Of course, it was received well, at least down here in the little emoticons or whatever you want to call them, symbols. But anyway, here we go. October 11th, it says, "Dear Vortic United partners," y'all ready? Let's go. Here's what was worked out over the last couple of days. Vortic United will undergo a full restructuring, and in that process also rebalance its assets and recoup the losses. The restructuring process will be started with a rebranding. Also, no new deposits will be accepted going forward until the relaunch, and portfolios will not create new returns simply because we first need to recover the losses. IT was already for some time working on the exchange. This work will continue. We are currently working out the estimated timeline for completion. This will provide us with the time necessary to rebalance all client accounts. Once the exchange, together with the token ecosystem, is ready, we are going to do a relaunch. So I can just pause right there. This is the same kind of jargon. This is the same kind of stuff we hear in every platform that probably lasts over 6 months, with the exception of NoTech. Talking about some token, they start talking about their losses when all they have done is talked about their wins in every single, with the exception of one note, right? With the exception of one note where they said they had some losses. They, on their back office, were always showing gains and always showing wins on their daily trading reports all the time. They won every week. They didn't win every trade, but they won every day, right? That's what they showed us. Okay, so they were trying to say that was, that was their real trading or whatever. Like I said, I'm not a trader, so it is what it is. But for me, already, they're already, just based on my experience, and this is just my experience. Now, some of you may have different experience in this space, but this is just based off my experience. They're saying the same exact stuff. They're talking about a token. They're talking about losses and recouping the losses. They're talking about rebranding. They need time to balance their assets. They've already had 2 months. They've stopped paying. All right. So this is just a classic string along to me. They're stringing people along. All right. And I hope that, these people down here don't really honestly wait for Vortic United to get their act together. I hope they're looking for other opportunities, quite honestly. Or if they've decided to quit and leave, then that's their prerogative. But let's continue on. It says all clients will get their current account balance plus their current active package value. 100% is not 100% of it, not just 80%, added to their exchange account. So they're saying they're going to put your account balance, all of it, into an exchange account. Okay. Now, if that happens with my account, of course, I'm going to come on here and do a video and say, hey, they moved into this exchange. I was able to withdraw it, and it was great. All was well with the world. I don't think that's going to happen. But if they do that, great. It says the balance will be available capital, and it will be up to the client to decide if he wants to withdraw these funds, trade on the exchange, or use copy trading program. Okay. So they seem to want to let people know that, hey, we're trying to provide options between copy trading and, trading yourself on the exchange, whatever the exchange is. If it's a exchange they just made up or it's an exchange that's already existing, we don't know. Anyway, to compensate every user for the restructuring period, we are designating a part of the tokens for airdrops, which will be distributed between all users depending on their current account sizes. Now, let me just finish this. The tokens will represent shares of the exchange, and token holders will get a share of the revenue created by transaction fees from trades. Okay, well, we'll see. As you know, it was a long-term goal from day one to switch to our own exchange where everyone can either trade by themselves or copy trade on our platform, fully automated, including our own trading strategies. Now, for that, I don't personally know. I know they had some other long-term goals that didn't come to fruition. But I digress from that. We will release an exact roadmap in the next couple of days, and also some more detailed information about the exchange and ecosystem. Due to the current situation, the anniversary event, of course, will be put. And I talked about this in my last video. I said if they move the anniversary event again, you can just about guarantee that this thing is done. All right, if they do it again, of course they don't want people up in their face in this climate. They're not paying nobody. People want to be paid. People want to, get their withdrawals. That's all people want. I don't think anybody cares about an exchange. They don't care about no tokens. We don't care about none of that. What we put in, we want to get out. Flat out. So anyway, that's just my opinion. Let's see. Anniversary event will be postponed. Once the exchange launches, we will announce the new event date, which will be about a month after the launch. Everyone who secured their spot will obviously be contacted regarding the accommodation and hotel. So I should be getting contacted because I got my flight and hotel. I didn't get the business flight, but I should have at least, I qualified for the flight and the hotel. So let's see if they reach out to me. Overall, this is the right step in the right direction. We keep on moving forward, and we'll bring the vision to reality. Stay tuned. Hey, I got nothing but time. Vortic, I got nothing but time. Unless God cut it short. I got nothing but time. So let's see what happens. All right, let's see if they come through with their word. It's just my honest opinion that I still don't believe they'll ever withdraw. They'll ever pay out, whether it's in a token or an exchange. Might be some worthless Vortic United coin. And tokens, I don't see a token gaining stability and people wanting to be a part of it when the platform that it's attached to hasn't paid out in 2 months. So just my opinion, like I said, just my humble opinion. I've only been doing this, being in this space for the last 2 years. So I'm still a baby in some people's eyes. But at the end of the day, I've been through a lot, seen a lot, and we're here to talk about our journey here. And this is just a part of the journey. Some of the things that these platforms will tell you to try to string you along and keep you motivated or keep your eye on them, or for whatever reason. I mean, they've shut down deposits, so hopefully nobody's making any new deposits. But at this time, I don't see how, unless Jensen is back there doing some super trading, I don't know. we don't know. You know, we didn't know about the losses until we knew about the losses. So it's not like they showed up in our back office where losses are supposed to show up, right? Not that I saw some catastrophic loss in the back office. Now, if somebody has been studying the back office a little bit more than me, and you can show me that, hey, if you can prove me wrong on that, I'll be like, hey, I wasn't paying the most attention. But based on every time that I saw that trading thing, and I looked maybe, at least once or twice a week, it was talking about wins. So anyway, I digress. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and your wallets. Crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. You ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man. If he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you. All right? Hey. Peace out. Nothing more I can say. Peace out.